Hey, it's Niamh, and in this video I want to tell you how entrepreneurship is dying. You see, we've kind of entered this new era, which I talk about a lot in my other videos, but the very idea of being an entrepreneur, if I think about the concept of being an entrepreneur, it's someone who is creating new things in the world, someone who is launching new businesses, who is out there taking risks, who is having successes, having failures. Well, our whole economy is changing, and in that, the entire concept of entrepreneurship is actually kind of pointless because we're kind of moving to this new economy where everyone is an entrepreneur, and right now everyone is, they just don't see themselves that way. You know, like when you have a job, you are selling someone your time. It's an asset that you have. You make some negotiations. Well, I'm willing to come in and do what you tell me to do for this amount of money. That's entrepreneurship. We just don't see it that way. And I believe that as we move forward, more and more people are going to be, creating income in new and creative ways, which I will talk about in other places. But as we're creating income in new ways and selling different types of assets that we have in our lives, then we'll find that there's not as much risk as traditional entrepreneurship. There's not as much, that scary, I'm going to head out and become an entrepreneur. That's kind of terrifying for some people. But the truth is that now you can really take hold of your financial freedom without as much risk involved, because there's so many platforms out there to help you do that. And so as we move into this new time, that concept of entrepreneurship, I believe, is going to shrink. There'll still always be entrepreneurs. There'll still be people launching the platforms, starting new things, seeing gaps in the market and filling them. But I believe that's going to spread out to all of us, and that there's going to be less and less I'm a worker, There's going to be less people who see themselves as working for someone else, and more people who see themselves as working for themselves, even if you take on part-time job. Freelancers do that, and they're still working for themselves. So I appreciate you so much. Really think about it. Think about ways that you can take hold of your own finances without necessarily taking on as much of the risk and the scare factor as traditional entrepreneurship. Because we're in a new era now, you may as well take advantage of it. I'll see you in the next video.